Na sziasztok, itt is ennék a Company of Heroes harmadik részével, amiben még mindig a tutoriállal foglalkozunk. Most következik a bázisépítés. Természetesen magyarul.
Welcome to Base Operations Training. During this exercise, we will cover base construction, how to capture territory, and how to build defenses.
Rendben.
Our headquarters is located in this farmhouse. The HQ is your most crucial structure. With it, you call in reinforcements and off-map support. First, let's deploy an engineer squad. To do this requires resources. As you can see on your taskbar, you have no resources. For training purposes, we'll give you enough resources to get started, but normally you earn resources by capturing territory sectors. We'll explore this later. There are three types of resources in Company of Heroes: manpower,
Munkaerő,
munitions,
hadianyag,
and fuel.
üzemanyag. Okay.
Manpower is your primary resource. You spend manpower to deploy an engineer squad. Select the left-click. Engineers are your basic construction squad. They can build defenses and base structures.
Elég hamar elkészülnek.
Your engineers are ready for duty. Let's begin construction of a barracks. First, so left-click to build a barracks. Left-click the flashing button.
Oda tudom lerakni, ahol még
Left-click at
sárga.
the indicated location. Base structures can only be built near the HQ and on open ground. If the build preview turns red, you cannot build at that location.
Na, elég gyorsan felépül.
Good.
15
The
XP.
barracks allows you to deploy basic infantry troops to the battlefield and upgrade your squad. Select your barracks. Now, again, notice that you have spent manpower to deploy the rifleman squad. The rifleman squad is now displayed in the build queue. You can cancel any item in the queue by left-clicking on it. Rally points can be set by using the rally point icon. And then, newly deployed squads will automatically move to that location. You've spent all of your resources. We'll now show you how to earn more.
Okay.
Remember, there are three types of resources.
Munkaerő, hadianyag, üzemanyag. Okay.
Let's start with manpower. A constant stream of manpower is generated from your head. The first number in the highlighted area shows the total amount. The second number shows how much manpower you are earning per minute.
Annyival nő, azért az szép.
Munitions is the second resource.
Az ott a
You
hadianyag.
spend munitions to upgrade your squads and use special abilities. A constant stream of munitions is generated by fuel
Az ott a
is the
szektor,
final
üzemanyag.
resource and is spent to deploy heavy vehicles. A constant stream of fuel is generated.
Ez még így
The mini-map shows the
érthetőnek
location of all
tűnik.
resource points.
Mini
To get
térkép.
a more detailed view of the battlefield, click on this is the tactical map.
Ott van az
The
ellenség,
battlefield
ott van
is
egy kis
divided up into a
üzemanyag,
number of
hadianyag.
territory sectors.
Közepes hadianyag. Aha.
Each sector has an icon which represents the location of the strategic point and the type of resource it provides. The more sectors you control, the more manpower you will receive. To return to the game view, select your rifleman squad. Right-click on the munitions
Foglaljak
point
el
to
egy
capture.
hadianyag szektort. Mindjárt megtörténik. Szeretnék majd ebből a játékból gameplayeket csinálni gép ellen, vagy esetleg majd élő ellenfél ellen, de hát addig még azért sokat kell gyakorolnom. Oké, enyém ez a kis terület, de nincsen
As
összeköttetés.
you can see on the minimap, the sector is now blue, indicating it is Allied territory. However, the sector is also flashing.
Villog, igen,
This
hogy nem
means it
kapok
is out of
ellátmányt.
supply, and you are not bring up the tactical map. The munitions sector you've just captured is here. As you can see, it's not connected to your HQ sector here.
Aha.
This means it is out of supply.
Ezt még el
Out of
kellene
supply
foglalnunk.
territories do not generate any resources. To
És itt
bring
van
the
egy
munitions
stratégiai pont
sector into
hozzá.
supply, you need to capture this connecting sector. Double-click on the strategic point. Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point.
Jövünk már, jövünk. Könnyű fedezék, valameddig jó lesz.
Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point.
Miért megdöglik? Azaz, sikerült. Foglaljuk is el. Előbb lehúzzuk az ászlót, vagyis hát... Ja nem, már rögtön föl. Ja, még nem volt elfoglalva.
Excellent. Strategic points are vital in establishing your front lines and territory. Now, the munition sector is now in supply and generating a constant stream of resources.
Oké, jövünk.
The resources a sector generates is
percenként
indicated on
több a
its
hadianyag
icon. Notice this matches
kitermelésen.
your current munitions rate on the taskbar. Now, we need to secure the munitions sector to increase your munitions intake and make it harder for the enemy to capture.
Mit kell
Now
csinálni?
click on the flashing left click on the observation post.
Ó. Mit építek? Megfigyelő állás. Az elfoglalt területek biztosítására használhatod, növeli az adott pont termelőképességét és megnehezíti a terület elfoglalását. Oké. És kész. Így növekedett is a hadiganyag termelésünk.
More importantly, the enemy will need to destroy your observation post before they can capture your sector.
Oké.
This area is crawling with German patrols. Time to defend our front lines. Select your engineer squad. Click on the left click on the MG emplacement button, and then finally set the facing of the MG emplacement. Left click on the MG emplacement button. Finally, set the facing of the...
Oké. Hát elsőre nem sikerült ledobnom, mert azt hittem, hogy a jobb egérgombbal kell kiválasztani azt, hogy merre nézzen, de nem. Semmi gond. Oké.
Enemy incoming. The MG emplacement will automatically...
Hál' Isten, legalább maguktól sikerül.
The MG emplacement is suppressing the enemy troops. They're retreating. However, the Germans know we're here now, and they'll be back with more troops. We need to fortify our position. In Company of Heroes, you can garrison local buildings which provide excellent... Order the engineers to garrison the nearby building by right-clicking on it. Good. Buildings can also be upgraded into a forward barracks, allowing you to deploy troops closer to the front. Select the local building. Only buildings and supply sectors can be upgraded into a forward barracks.
Időt nem is ír, meddig tart. Ó. Pedig azt szeretem. De jól néz ki.
Now you can deploy infantry squads from this building in exactly the same way you do from a barracks.
Oké.
Now deploy a rifleman squad from your...
És akkor gyertek ide. Most már használni fogom ezt a kis gyülekezési pont jelzőt.
Excellent. Select your rifleman squad. Use the rifleman squad to capture the indicated strategic
Már is küldjem ide? Oké. Azt hiszem, itt lesz majd az a rész, amikor vissza is kell vonulni, mert azért egy kicsit megsérülünk, de nem okoz gondot. Nem biztos. Aha.
Flashing yellow above your squad shows that they are being suppressed. While suppressed, your squads will dive to the ground and crawl to avoid being hit.
És nem tudok gránátot dobni. Mikor kell visszavonulni? Vonuljunk már vissza. Mindjárt kipuccanunk.
The flashing red indicator shows your squad is now pinned. Pinned units are ineffective and will take heavy casualties unless you retreat. Left click retreat will break any suppression or pinning.
Hát már csak 3-an élünk. Jajajaj. Ja, 4-en, jól van. Megúsztuk.
Your squad is safe now, but they took some casualties. You can reinforce squad members one member at a time.
Egyesével, oké.
Select your rifleman squad. Click the flashing button to reinforce your squad back up to full strength. Squads can only reinforce if they are near a base structure, a forward barracks, or a half-track. Notice you have earned experience. You gain experience by capturing territory. Once you've gained enough experience, you can use command points to unlock. To do this, there are 3 companies you can choose. Infantry, Airborne. For training, we'll choose the infantry company.
Kiválasztottak nekünk egyet, gyalogsági század.
Then, here are the special abilities available to you as an infantry company commander. The defensive operations. Click on the defensive operations. The Germans will be counterattacking. We need to defend this area with sandbags.
Homokzsák és védelmi vonal, rendben.
Select your rifleman squad. Left click at the Now drag the mouse to the final location and left click to order your riflemen to build the sandbags. Good. Your riflemen are now building the walls section by section. Sandbags provide heavy cover. You can move infantry behind this wall to get them cover against incoming fire.
De milyen jó. De aranyosak. Persze nem aranyosaknak kell lenni, hanem praktikusoknak, de akkor is olyan jól megcsinálták. A nehéz védelmi vonalunk megvan. Jöhetnek a piszkok. Nincsen gránátunk. Na?
You've earned more command points. Left click on the flashing button. Use the artillery strike ability to defeat the German attack. Okay, take cover. Enemy unit dead.
Jön néhány kis bomba. Hopp, ez betalál. Ez már kicsit közel volt hozzá. Oké. Maradékot meg csak elintézzük. Csoda, hogy saját magunkat nem robbantottuk fel. Jó van, ezeknek már annyi.
Stand down.
Okay, szép munka.
Well done.
Kösz.
During training, we covered how to establish your base, call in additional troops, capture territory, defend your front lines, and use company commander abilities to defeat the enemy. This completes base operations.
Dismiss. Bázisépítés. Oké, akkor a tutoriálnak a harmadik részét is sikerült megcsinálni, és nem sokára jövök az utolsóval, a harckocsizó kiképzéssel. Addig is sziasztok!